And as soon as it lets me walk, okay, the game is officially loaded. So all you should have to do is click my name in the rollout, and you should end up joining the world with me.
All right. Think it's working. Yep.
Player Hawkeye connected. There you are. All right. It'll take you a moment to fully load in.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a mix of Worm and Minecraft.
Well, and the game was definitely inspired by Minecraft. The guy actually, if I remember correctly, he did a realistic mod for Minecraft, and it ended up that it was more work to do the mod than to just build from scratch. All right, you should be able to see me.
I see you. I can't move.
All right, you're probably still loading in.
Okay.
It'll take you a few moments because you're still up in the air at this moment.
Yeah.
Usually takes it a few moments.
Okay, I think... Yeah, just saw some... There you go. Okay.
Just landed on the ground. Okay. So in your hand is your primitive axe tool. This is what you start with. And so if you hit I, it'll open your inventory.
All right. Yeah.
You'll see a picture of yourself. And you'll see up at top it says inventory and it says crafting.
Yeah.
All right. In the main window on the left side it says ammo. That's where arrows and things like that will go. By the way, we do have crossbows.
Okay,
in the equipment slot is where armor, or not armor, but like compasses and clocks and maps and things like that go. Over on the right side where it says inventory, where you can see your stone axe, those tan colored boxes represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's basically your hot bar.
Okay.
Okay. And then any other inventory goes in the slots underneath it. If you click the word that says crafting,
okay,
you'll see that it starts out with general and shows a small shelter.
Yeah.
And on the left side, you can click any one of those and it'll show the item, grill, spit, skewer, fireplace. But where it says general, if you click the right side of that, you'll get a drop down and you'll see there's resources, lights, tools, medical, and crafting stations.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to resources. One of the things that's nice about this game is no matter what kind of wood we cut, it all gets reduced down to lumber and sticks when it comes to using it for a raw material.
Okay.
So it's more cosmetic in terms of what kind of plants are in the environment and what kind of plants you want to plant when it comes to this kind of stuff. But lumber and sticks is going to be kind of our beginning point. So go ahead, click on inventory again, and you can either click I or you can hit escape to exit that.
Okay, got it.
The next thing is hit J, and it will open your journal.
Okay.
Okay, and it'll say this journal is a property of and have your name down there.
Yeah.
So first steps, if you click first steps, it actually tells you about how to chop trees, gives you some insight about your inventory and crafting, how to sleep in a shelter, how to use a workbench, a little bit about mining, a little bit about farming. And so it's just got your basic beginning steps that I'll take you through, so it'll be a whole lot easier to deal with. Overview just shows you basically the interface. So it shows you your 5 quick slots and what goes in those places, like I already explained to you.
Right.
If you continue along in that, it'll show you how the crafting interface works, how a furnace interface and a grinder interface, a paper press, spinning wheel, tanning rack, and all those things are. But we'll go through those things as we encounter those things. And then blueprints, we're actually able to take a blueprint, copy a building, and keep a blueprint to that building so that we can rebuild it if we have the appropriate materials in another location. So J will close that.
Okay.
All right, so here we are in the world of Rising World. We are probably in what we consider to be a prairie. And so there's going to be lots of harvestable things around us. And what's important in the beginning here is that we get some wood, we get some iron, we get some stone. But this right over here is cotton.
Okay.
And if you come up on it and you get your little crosshairs on it, you'll see you'll get a hand icon. And if you hit your hotkey, E, you'll harvest that cotton.
Okay.
You got a little hand icon?
Yeah, there it goes. Okay.
Okay. So basically, if you've set E as your interaction key, it'll be E. Otherwise, it'll be F by default.
Okay.
Over here, we have a watering hole, which is a very, very important thing to have. And to drink from it, you just get down close to it, get your crosshairs on it, and hit your hotkey, and it'll say you drank some water.
Hotkey is E?
It's whatever you set it to. It'll be E or it'll be F. Try hitting E.
I drank some water.
You drank some water? Okay, yeah, so E is your hotkey then.
Okay.
All right. Down in the bottom right corner of your screen, you got a little jug and a little knife and fork. Those are your water and food. And when they're good, they're green, and the more red they turn, the worse they are.
Okay.
In terms of things that are food, there's various plants we can harvest. We can also kill animals for food. And one of your best friends is right here, the apple tree. Come on down and get close to the trunk. And when you get your little crosshairs on it again, you'll get the little hand icon.
Yeah.
And if you hold E, it should harvest all the apples. Okay, you're chopping on it with your axe, and I don't understand why.
Let me try the F. Well, I got the apples that time.
Okay. So whichever key you just hit, E or F or whichever it was, that's your F. Okay. That F is your default interact key. That's what you're going to use to harvest off plants, to collect wool off of sheep. So over here are some strawberries. Crosshairs on it till you see the hand and hit F. There you go. You got your strawberries. Cool. Now, we've got an apple tree down over here. Why don't you try it with this cotton? Just make sure you got that down pat. Get your crosshairs on it until it turns into a hand. And F.
Hitting F.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken. And over here is an apple tree. I'm going to grab the apples off of this one. So we both got some apples. All right. Chopping trees. When you chop trees, you want to hold down your left mouse button, not click your left mouse button.
Okay.
So you'll want to get your crosshairs on the base of the tree, hold your left mouse button, and you'll start chopifying.
Okay.
Okay?
There it goes.
There you go. Okay. And just hold that mouse button down until the tree falls. We don't have to worry about the tree hurting us when it comes down. There we go. Now, you've got two things here. The first is that the stump, you can hammer the stump and you will get one block of wood from the stump.
Okay.
And that block of wood, if you get your crosshairs over it, you'll see the hand, and you hit F or E, whichever you set is that key to pick it up. And now the tree, you'll want to come over and wail on the tree, and it'll break into pieces.
Okay.
There you go, and you just, same thing, pick up all the pieces. Now, along with the pieces, you may get a sapling. They're hard to pick out in the grass, but got another piece of wood here. I'll grab that one, and a piece of wood here. Grab that one. Okay. So what we're getting, now that we understand a little bit about chopping trees, picking things, the next thing is getting wool from sheep. All you have to do is come up, and when you get your crosshairs over it, you'll see a little scissors icon.
Yeah.
Use your E or your F, whichever it is, and you'll pull the wool right off the sheep. See?
Got it.
There we go.
Sure, he was thrilled.
Yep. They like it. All right, well, let's head over here. But you can, by the way, pick flowers and plant them.
Oh, wait a minute. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Yep. All right, so what I'm going to do is, you'll notice that if you put your crosshairs on me, you'll get a little circle.
Yeah.
And your hotkey will give you, I'm going to invite you to group, and you should see a pop-up that says that you've been invited to the group. If you go ahead and accept.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I should see your name, and I should see a red circle when I'm a distance from you. So there should be a red circle that you see.
I see it.
All right. That red circle shows at any distance. It's only once we get up close to each other that that red circle will fade. So that means if you ever lose track of me, just look for the red circle and you'll find me.
Okay.
All right. Well, what we should do is we should head over here to these hillsides and see if we can find some minerals and a place to dig in. Another water source right there, which is not bad. Here's a few more apples if you want them.
Okay.
All right, so there's some goldenrod. And so there are caves, and deep down in the caves there are dungeons with loot in them. You just want to get your crosshairs right on the trunk until you, there you go, until you get your hand icon. Be warned, the goats do fight back. If you end up hitting a goat.
I'm not going to hit a goat.
Got some more apples over here. I'll grab these ones. But we need to find iron. And hopefully, possibly even some cotton. There's some more apples here. Go ahead, grab those. There you go. And here's a watermelon. Watermelons are your friends. Same thing. You get your cross over it and you'll get the little hand icon. There you go. And grab the wool off these sheep real quick. And let's see here. We've got kind of a cave opening over here. Could be a good place to find some minerals. Here you can see this is another plant that you can harvest, probably potatoes.
Okay, got it.
All right. Now, we can't get seeds and stuff to propagate plants until we have a sickle.
Okay.
Then we'll be able to harvest the plants with a sickle, and we'll not only get the produce, but we'll also get, let's see, there's copper down there.
How do you
and
get
it looks
down
like
here?
there might be some coal. Okay. You want to be careful. We can climb some really steep inclines in the game here, but what we're going to do is hold down left mouse button, and we're going to cut a path down.
Oh, hold on, I slipped.
Oh, you're already down there. All right.
I'm alright.
I'll cut a path down. Okay.
I didn't mean to do that, but I ran.
That's all right.
too far.
As long as you didn't kill yourself, that's the important part.
Yeah, I just kind of slid down like.
All right. Well, that at your feet is copper. Everything in this game is hold down the left mouse button rather than click the left mouse button, and you can start harvesting the copper. We need that. And once I cut my way down to you, I'll take the time to make some torches and make sure that we can get some light going down here.
There's a lot of this here.
Yep. One of the things that's nice about this game is we don't have to worry about mobs. There's no zombies, no skeletons, none of that stuff. There are hostile animals. There's bears and some big cats and hostile animals like that, but
Nothing like.
we don't have to. When it gets dark, it doesn't suddenly get 10 times as dangerous out.
Okay.
Ooh, I think I may have just hit coal. Nope, it's just a shadow. Okay. There we go. Now we got a path down. I'm going to take a look at the other end here, see if I...
This is quite the copper vein.
Yeah. Hopefully we can find some iron of a similar value. But, now here it should be coal. Nope. Once again, it's just the shadow. Now there's a really deep drop off on this end. We'll have to watch ourselves. But here's some coal where this goat is. Look out, goaty. I don't want to hit you. You'll hit me back. So I'll get this coal if you want to continue working on the copper.
I am.
Goat, stop shoving me around, darn it. Alright. I'm gonna see about getting us some torch action going here.
Yeah, this copper just seems to keep on going.
That's not a bad thing. So there are torches and there are torch mounts. And the torch mounts allow us to stick up torches to the walls. I'll put a torch mount just above you here so that you have some light down there.
Alright,
there you
thank
go.
you. Yeah, this just keeps going down. This is
Well, that is not a bad thing.
hellacious vein.
I'll keep harvesting the coal. We got a pretty good pile of coal going here. And so you'll notice as you break it, you're not only getting some copper, but you're getting some stone as well.
Yeah.
And that's important because we're going to need stone in order to make our first little forge. Alright. Slip on down here. Wow, this is a serious vein of copper. A lot of times the copper will run into iron. Your crosshairs on it, you're going to see little Z's like sleeping.
Yeah.
And if you just hit your hotkey, E or F, whichever it is, what you'll do is you'll jump inside and because we're both sleeping, we'll both sleep through the night. And it'll pop us out in the morning.
Alright.
Alright, now what you want to do is you want to get your crosshairs over that shelter and you want to hold down the E key and it'll pick it up. Just once you got the little Z's, just hold down your E key and a bar will fill and eventually the shelter will pick up and go in your inventory.
Got it.
There you go. Alright,
Okay.
so now we'll be able to take that with us as we go. So we've got all of that. I also cut us a passage up and out of here so that we can escape. Careful, there's a deep hole right straight. Oh, but you almost went in it. Okay.
Yeah, there's a pig there.
Yep. There's a little bit of coal right here. I'm just going to knock out. There we go. All right. So now you see the torches.
Yeah.
We pick up the torches and torch holders the exact same way that we picked up our shelters. So I'm going to come down. Well, why don't you come down here? I'd like you to pick up these torches and torch holders so that you have them. Okay. So you'll get your crosshairs on the torch, and you'll see a hand.
Yeah.
Hold down E. It'll fill a hot bar or whatever, but you'll pick that torch up.
Got
all right.
it.
And now the same thing with the torch holder. You won't get the hand icon, but you will be able to pick it up by holding down E for a long time.
All right, got it.
There you go. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to have you collect the torches as we go. If this goat will get the heck out of our way. There we go. All right. So go ahead and you can collect these 2 torches and 2 torch holders from there. That way you'll have them because they're an important item to have.
All right.
To make torches, all we need is just sticks. We don't actually need like coal and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So we're just gonna work our way up and out of here. You may have to hop to make the last little bit of it.
Got it.
All right. Okay, we need to find iron. It was a excellent score to find that copper and to get some coal. I've got 14 coal. And I've got 27 copper ore. How many copper ore do you have? Ida, open your inventory.
All right, I've got 60 copper.
60 copper ore. And I've got 64, actually about 87 stone. In fact, I've got even more than that. So we've got enough stone to make our first forge. That's awesome. And we've got shelters so that we'll be able to...
Got 53 stone.
Nice, nice. All right, we need to find some iron, and we need to find water desperately. I don't know about you, but my little jug is red.
Yep. Same here.
So let's just work our way down the valley. We should come across another watering hole fairly quickly. Yep, here's one right here. So we just look out, get the crosshairs on the water, and use your hotkey, and E or F, whatever you have set, and you'll drink until it is full, and then we'll also want to eat, and so that'll be a matter of get some of your apples in your hot bar.
Okay.
And then if you use your mouse wheel, you'll scroll through your hot bar, or you can just choose whichever the number is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from left to right. And once you've got your apples in your hand, just hold your right mouse button.
Okay.
Yep. And that'll get us taken care of food-wise. All right, good deal. And then back to your tool. We've got another stone area over here, it looks like, or is this the same one that we just came from? Oh, I don't know. Nope, this is a different one. Don't see any iron down on that side of it.
Oh,
There
scary.
is some iron down there. Yeah, it's a ways down. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, that is a deep, dark pit.
Yeah.
And so is this. Yeah, I'd rather not take the risk of that particular spot. Iron's real common. We should be able to find some fairly quickly and easily here.
Okay. That's fine.
Another water hole.